What is going on, beautiful people? It's your boy here, Wesley from Connection TV here on YouTube, the one place in the World Wide Web where we actually adopt similar connections despite our differences. I had to raise my chair up. I don't know why my chair is dropping low. Anyways, if this is your first time seeing me, definitely follow me on all social medias. Instagram, Connection TV, Twitter, What's the Good Guy? It would be dope to get to 500, followers on West the Good Guy. 2023 was a lot. Happy New Year. 2023 was a lot. And 2024, we don't know. 2023, a lot of people died. 2024, we don't know. 2023, I didn't win the lottery. 2024, we don't know. 2023, I tried to get into a couple of situations with people. Didn't work out. 2024, we don't know. Am I looking for somebody right now? Nah, not really. But it would be nice to have that one person. But only if we connect, only if we are moving in the same direction, only if for every decision that's made, we have way more in common than not, and we can understand each other's perspective. Only if there's synergy, a positive energy. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to get into any kind of situation where I'm arguing with the person 24/7. We don't see eye to eye. There's complications and complaints. There's lying, deceit, all of that stuff. I just don't want to be in a situation like that. And I will never be in a situation like that. It's not my path. It's not where I want to be moving forward. And, I just feel like it's really, really important to identify all red flags, acknowledge the red flags, and move away from those red flags as soon as possible. It is extremely important. And that's I'm not only talking about like in relationships, I'm talking about in friendships and dealing with coworkers, business relationships, all types of relationships. Every yacht, sailboat, canoe that hits the water, you gotta make sure it's gonna work and it's gonna float for you so that you know that your journey is going to ultimately be and continue to be a positive one, right? 2023, I closed the gap on a lot of relationships or a lot of boats and ships in my life. And I felt better after every situation that I closed, after every chapter, after every page that I flipped. I was flipping them bitches like, all right, let's go. Like, nope, not dealing with it. The reason being is because everyone that you have in your life or everyone that's going to enter your life needs to play a specific role. And I don't know what movie you are living in right now. I don't know if it's a drama. I don't know if it's a fantasy. I don't know if it's Marvel. I don't know if it's sci-fi. I don't know if it's action. I don't know if it's a documentary, but whatever you're filming, whatever your life is creating and visually filming for you, you know what I'm saying? Follow the metaphors, okay? I just did a video talking about Nicki Minaj. Anyways, it is up to you to direct that film, to produce that film, and to make sure that your actors, your friends, your family, whatever role they play as your friends or your family, that they are Oscar award winning and nominating actors in your life. And if there's anybody giving you a 2B role, then you need to cut them loose and get rid of them. Everybody from a relationship, to your friends, allegedly, to your coworkers or whoever you're working with. No one is allowed to come into your life and disrespect you. No one is allowed to come into your life and lie on you. No one is allowed to come into your life and bring negative energy around you in any wave, right? Not unless you want them to. And I feel like gaining that strength and understanding that within self is really, really important. Now, a lot of y'all may be like, oh yeah, I do that all the time. I guarantee you have someone in your life right now that's just waving red shit all up in front of you, waving red flags, waving, and you're still allowing them to be in your life for whatever particular reason. Maybe you feel like if you break up with them that they'll harm themselves. Maybe you feel like if you break up with them that you will be disconnected in some way. Maybe you're feeling that if you dissolve that friendship, that you feel like you should have gave it a shot or you didn't give it long enough to hang on. And I'm saying right now, one chance should be what people should receive, right? One, depending on the severity of the situation and how it impacts you physically, mentally, and spiritually. One, after the one occurrence, you're supposed to explain how that hurt you, how that made you feel, That person, relationship, friend, family member should in turn understand, be willing to make changes so that you will never feel that again. And there should be an understanding on both ends where whoever, whatever went wrong or what was the issue or whatever, so that we can fix shit out and it will not happen again. But in between that, the problem that comes with dealing with people and folks is that there's name calling, there's negative energy, there's probably physical assault. There's things that happen in between that before you can even get to a calm resolution with the person because they don't know how to handle themselves. They're very immature. They don't really know how to have a sound body and mind to articulate how they feel or how you had a handle in making them feel. Because at the end of the day, no one can make you feel anything. You end up making yourself feel that. Now, if something occurs and you don't like what occurred, then you need to have the maturity and the wherewithal to be able to articulate your feelings that you developed within self to then tell someone, hey, this is how I ended up feeling, and we need to make sure that you understand how I move, and we need to be aligned in that movement. Because even if, right, I can listen to you, you can listen to me, you may not agree with how I'm feeling, you may not agree or think that you did anything wrong or whatever the case may be, even if I'm telling you how I felt, but there needs to be some sort of understanding how to move forward so that that situation does not happen again. You don't always have to agree, you know what I'm saying? But if there is no understanding, and if the situation is going to happen again, or maybe I just don't want to get over it. Maybe I'm just like, that one situation was it. That one chance I gave you was it. When you realize someone moves in a certain way, you don't have to fuck with them no more. You really don't. We don't have to with anybody in life that we really don't want to. You know what I'm saying? So it's really up to you if you want to keep continuing with that connection or if you want to sever it right away. But like I said, it depends on how severe the situation is and what the person did or, you know, was involved in that affected you indirectly or directly. It all depends. But I think it's really, really important for communication to be had. If both parties are mature enough to have a conversation, and if both parties are mature enough to even listen to reason and have a conversation, because there's a lot of people that don't want you to, that don't like to hear you talk, that feel like they're right about everything. You know, it's a lot going on with people. But 2024, baby, 2024, being part of the fourth family, being part of the 40 club, baby, I don't know about that second chance no more. You know what I mean? Like it's either you with me or you don't. It's either true or I don't. And if I don't, I don't. Like, it is what it is. And I feel like, I think a lot of the problems to me, speaking for me specifically in the past, is that I allow, the structure, the family structure, my family dynamic is non-existent, right? And because it's been non-existent, I've been trying to create a similar structure with my friends or people that I call friends, right? And another friend of mine told me, she was like, you know, you really be letting a lot slide. And I don't know why you let a lot slide, because you're an awesome person. You shouldn't be letting slide. So why did you let all get up on you and slide? And I had to think about it for a second. I do let a lot of stuff slide. Stuff that I would never do to certain people, they've done to me. And it's like, yeah, that kind of, like, especially if I've known you more than 6 months, going on a year, more than a year, whatever, we should already know how we moving. And if we don't know how we moving and don't understand how we moving, and you decide to go left and I'm going right, or even if I'm going straight, right, and you decide to veer off and go left, and that left affects me in a negative way, and then my energy is shifted and I'm starting to feel some sort of something, you got to be removed from the situation, plain and simple. No one in your life is in your life for eternity. Like, let me not say that, because there are those few that just stay in your life because they are your besties. They are your ride or dies. Y'all do get through the thick of the mud with them, and it is what it is. Y'all not those people. Ain't no questioning those people, right? Because they exist. I have a couple of those people in my life right now, and I'm so thankful that I have them in my life right now. Feel me? You know, those couple of people held me down last year, held me all the way down last year. You know what I'm saying? Those kind of people that don't judge, those kind of people that you're able to have a conversation with, those kind of people that you're able to like talk to and hear each other, understand each other, and rock with each other. I think, you know, those relationships are really, really important. But then you have those relationships that don't compare to what I just described. And we find ourselves really holding on for whatever reason. I'm not sure. Let those people go. Any one person in your life making you feel anything other than positivity, safety, reassurance, confidence, inspiration, aspiration, let them go. You need to. And only then will your blood pressure go down. Only then will your smiles make sense. Only then will you see that there are other opportunities out there for you. Within people, within places, within experiences. You go on a trip with 1 or 2 people and you have a badass trip with them because they act a whole ass fool. Why are you going on another trip with them? Nah. You hang out with somebody and they F your man or F your girl. You thought they was cool. Like, there are a lot of things that occurred in your life in 2023 that you questioned. If you have to question any of these things, these people should not be in your life. And that's what this video is for. I wanted to talk. I wanted to spread that message. And I just wanted to let y'all know, like, y'all need to kick these people out your life. Life is and will be better once you remove any negativity from your situation. Just it is what it is. I think I'm done. I think it was a rant. It's kind of a rant, but I think I'm done. Anyways, leave your comments below. Let me know how you feel about 2023 going into 2024. What are the differences and changes you're going to make within your life? And are you ready for those differences and changes? Because if that means you got to cut everybody out, then cut all them out. It means some new people. Let the experiences change and develop. I tell you one thing, if your friend circle stays, if your seven of your friends stay the same for the past 4 years and your life been the same for the past 4 years, baby, you need some different friends. Yeah, you do. Because life in the world just offers way too much for you to deal with that same shit for the 7 years that you've been dealing with that same shit. That's real talk. That's real talk. Especially if you living in your home state and ain't never moved out. Especially if you living in your second state and ain't never moved again. 7 years, your life's still the same. 7 years, you still complaining about being single. 7 years, and all you do is get up, go to work, come back home, get up, go to work, come back home, go to that one club with them 7 friends, and then y'all talking about how much y'all got drunk. That's not a life to be proud of. There's other experiences out there, and shame on your friends for not showing you different. Shame on you for not believing that there is a difference. Move on. You ain't got to kick them out your life, but bring something different in your life so you can experience something different. That's just it. Yeah. I kicked so many fuckers out of my life last year. I'm probably going to do it again this year. And you know what? F all of them. All of them. Because they created nothing special in you. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, doses.